I remember the night. There was nothing unusual about it. At the time, I was living in a small ranch house. I even had a friend with me, a horse. The owner of the house had his horse on the property. He would stick his huge head right into my kitchen window. I had a good life, better than I deserved, but I was living in sin, selfish, self-serving pleasures. This evening was calm, no storm, no noise, no reason to expect anything different. I was lying on my bed, awake but resting, and then something shifted. Not a dream, not sleep. I was aware, fully aware, and suddenly I was no longer in my body. I was still there, but not inside it. I was lying flat on my back. I began to move out of the bedroom doorway, slowly, gently, turning left into the hallway. Drifting down the hallway outside my bedroom, not walking, not flying, floating. My body was behind me and I was being carried forward. At first, there was no fear, only curiosity. Until I saw it. At the end of the hallway, there was something, not a door, not a room, a void, a small, dark opening like a hole in reality itself, maybe 4 feet wide, but it didn't feel small. It felt endless, a bottomless pit, the pit to hell. As I moved closer, I began to hear it, not clearly at first, just fragments. Groaning, crying, gnashing. Then I felt it, a presence, not empty, not neutral evil, not the idea of evil, but something aware, something that knew I was coming to greet me. That's when the fear began. I tried to stop gently at first, then with effort. I stretched out my arms. I began to grab the walls. Then I began to claw at walls, trying to stop my progress. But I couldn't. Something was drawing me in, feet first, closer and closer. The sounds grew louder, screaming, crying, voices layered on voices, not speaking, but suffering. And then I saw movement. Muffled cries and strained breathing beneath the mix. The pit, it was crowded, so crowded. There was no space between each person, the end result of the path, the wide path to destruction. From inside the darkness, arms began to reach out, not whole bodies, just arms, clawing, grasping, desperate. They found my feet, and they grabbed hold. I felt it, their grip, tight, frantic, pulling. The claws dug into my skin, into my bones, and they were laughing, not with joy, but with something broken, something empty, mocking, as if they wanted me there, as if misery needed company. I panicked, I clawed at the walls more frantically now, trying to hold on, trying to stop it. Stop what only God could stop. But I was being pulled into separation from God. Halfway into that darkness, I began to see faces, people, not monsters, people. Men, women, of all nations, all ages, but their faces distorted, twisted by fear, by pain, by something that had no end. Their eyes, there was no hope in them, only knowing. There was no end to their suffering. They pulled hard of their claws, digging into my legs, dragging me in, as if I were already theirs, and I screamed, not words, just fear, raw, complete, unfiltered fear. And then, just as I thought I was condemned to hell, I was back, on my bed in my body. The room was still everything normal, except me. Almost scared to death, I felt ill. But through my stubbornness, I did not cry out to Jesus. I knew what I had seen, I knew what I had felt, and I knew this was not random. This was a warning, not to destroy me, but to reach me, an attempt to pull me back before I was lost. But I didn't listen, I went on, I denied it, ignored it, chose my own way again and again. Now I understand. It was not the only time, just one of many moments moments where I was being called, drawn, given a chance to turn, and I refused. I would not surrender. I would not fall on my face. What I saw that night was not just fear. It was truth shown in a way I could not ignore. And still I tried to. What reaches for you is not always to harm you. Sometimes it is to wake you. Do not be as I was. I beg you. Cry out. Surrender.